what you want to. Please don't be polite, cause I like your attitude. Let's forget about a curfew, cause all that is stuck in my head is me and you. Full speed and my heart is racing, but I'm not sure I wanna pace it, cause it only does this with you.
Well, we're up a bit earlier today. We're going on another little trip. So today we're going to Agios Nikolaos, which is on the northeastern side of the island, and then off to the island of Spinalonga, which is a, well, I'll tell you a bit more about that when we get there. Quite an interesting history there with that one. So we're going to make our way to the coach, and we will see you when we get there. Now, where's this coach? Ah, okay. It's too early for this. Shouldn't be much longer now, but just looked in one of the local shops. Check these out. Those are some nice looking donuts. They're huge. I know where I'm going when I get back. I've got to try one of those. I do like a donut. Who doesn't? So we've arrived in Agios Nikolaos. I think that's how you pronounce it. Lovely little town, port town. So we're going to have a look around. Beautiful lake here. We're going to go and have a look at that. We've got a market today as well. So nicely timed. We're going to go and have a look at that as well. So stick with us. Beautiful lake, surrounded by lots of shops and restaurants. walked around this beautiful lake. It's legend says it's bottomless, but we know it's how deep? 64 meters deep in the middle. So legend isn't always right. But they only found that out recently, apparently. Crystal clear water, full of lots and lots of fish. Really nice. So apparently there's a market on today, and we've been told Queenie's got up the blue steps, so I'm presuming they're the ones. Guess we'll soon find out. Bit of a free for all of the clothes. Everything €1. No, these are €2. Okay. Euro has its own price, starting from €1. Bit of a free for all though. It's like Primark on a Saturday morning. It's when you come to local markets like this that you get a real feel for the local culture. A lot of counterfeit products though, so be very careful. Things aren't always what they seem. There's all sorts of things. Bits and bobs, kitchenware, clothes, tea towels. Let's see what else we can find. Pretty nice. So the soil in Crete is really quite fertile, so the quality of the fruit and veg here is really good. Really nice. Just tried some local honey as well. Beautiful. Beautiful views from up here. Right across the lake and the canal. We've just come down into the centre and there's a beautiful old memorial behind us. Don't know what it's for because it's all in Greek, so if you know anything about it, comment below. Now I'm just going to go and have a look at this nice church as well, just opposite. Spectacular old church. Lovely murals on the outside. Let's take a look. do like visiting these old churches. They're always very well looked after and absolutely beautiful inside. Gives you a real insight into the culture and religions of the local people. Now we've got to head back to the coach, so we'll see you back there.
They're still today considered to be the most expensive and luxurious hotels, not only of Crete but also of Greece. The remains of this town are located specifically under the sea. This is because about 2,000 years ago there was a huge earthquake that has elevated the west part of Crete, and at the same time it has sunk in the east part of Crete. The elevation and the sinking was from 6 to 9 meters. At the Bay of Elounda there was also a big production of salt during the Venetian period. The salt was known as the white gold of Crete.
So we're off the coach, and we've arrived in a little seaside village called Elounda. Quite an expensive village. Apparently lots of celebrities come and stay here, including Brad Pitt and Lady Gaga, apparently. So must be good. So we're going to check it out. Stick with us. So down in the port there's lots of boats, you can see behind me, all lined up, taking people out to the Spinalonga island, which I mentioned earlier, and that's exactly where we're going to be going shortly. Now Spinalonga is where they used to send the those that were suffering from leprosy. They used to send them there and isolate them there between the 1900s and around 1957, so not too long ago. Nobody there at the moment. Hopefully there won't be anybody staying there in the future, but we're going to go and have a look shortly. We'll be boarding in about half an hour, so a bit more of a look around before we do. Lovely clear water. We've seen all over Greece so far. Beautiful little coves and beaches. Always got nice clear water full of fish. In the distance there, just there, Spinalonga, that's where we're going shortly. Still no turtles. Hopefully we'll be seeing some turtles in a few days, so hopefully we won't miss out. Look at that view, stunning. Onwards.
Πρόσεχε, Μανώλη.
On the boat, ready to go. Next stop, Spinalonga. Should be fun. So we're on Spinalonga Island. Tickets were €8 each to get in. We're going to go around and have a look. So the island was fortified in the mid 15th century by the Venetians to protect the port from the Arab pirates, and then used from the 1900s up to about 1957 to isolate people suffering with leprosy. So let's take a look around. Full of narrow little streets, got houses. It's just a maze of little dwellings, I suppose, little shops and places. Also housed criminals back in the day as well with leprosy. They couldn't discriminate who they put on here, so everyday people were isolated alongside criminals. Trying not to break my ankle. One of the little dwellings. It's a two-storey house. Some of the first floor still remains. See where the oven would have been over there cooking. It's a lovely little island, but steeped in pretty dark history. Another small dwelling with a fireplace there.
Pizza oven.
Pizza oven, yeah, it could be a pizza oven. It's another one here. Let's take a look. This one you can actually come into. Well, it's a room with a view. a nice view in there, view out this front door. See the roof's still on this one as well. Just turn the camera around. So you can see there some of the roof is still there, the timbers, and looks like mud roof. Staircase still there, although some of the stairs are missing. So it's quite not well preserved for its age, but the slopes here are quite dangerous, quite slippery, so I have to be careful. The hospital on the island hasn't been used for quite a few years. This all looks quite new. Looks like a nice new staircase. And this isn't very old. Yeah. $2010.
2010?
Yeah. 2010 that was built. It's relatively new. It's the island's church. Seen in many a funeral service, I would imagine. Cisterns of the Venetian period. Is that is that a toilet system? These public toilets, perhaps? Let's have a look. Yep, public toilets. Or washing facilities, perhaps? Yeah, I'd say these were perhaps a washing facility. Toilets. So all the waste and the water would go inside these big cistern. A local communal oven. That's a pizza oven there. Coming down to the main garrison point. It was originally used as a garrison and later on used to disinfect the leprosy population when they arrived. Massive room. What's old disinfection kiln. How that would work, I don't know, but it doesn't look pleasant. There you go. Just see at the top of the hill there, that's the main hospital. We'll see if we can visit that shortly. Just see the Red Cross cross on the side. The island's just surrounded by turquoise water. It's absolutely beautiful. I think of worse places to be isolated. Part of the main sea defence. I think it's all very relatable, really, with everything that's happened over the last 2 to 3 years with COVID. We've got to appreciate what it's like to be self-isolating and being part of a lockdown, and we were confined to our own houses. These people were actually sent to an island that they weren't familiar with. They didn't know anybody here. They didn't know how to live on this island. They just had to come here and find their own way. It's quite lucky, really, these days. But let's face it, there are worse places to self-isolate. It is absolutely the scenery, anyway. I can imagine the way of life probably wasn't. None of the luxuries that we enjoy today. Apparently these garrisons, all these defensive points around the island, made it impenetrable by the Venetians for over 500 years. They only gave it up through negotiation. This is the Church of St George, one of 3 churches on the island. Leper colonies cemetery, but there's no bodies here these days. They've all been exhumed and reburied elsewhere. Finally up. It's a long way up.
I don't know, maybe just very big cold streets.
Just going up to the church. Sorry. Just going up to the hospital. Let's see if we can go inside. Okay, there's the hospital. And it's all locked. Oh well. So let's go back down to the boat now. We've got about 10 minutes before it leaves. Have a quick look, sorry. See if we can see through the windows. No. Doesn't look like it. Oh wait, we might be able to. Yeah. I think we can just take a peek through the windows. Oh, shattered. Okay. There's obviously one of the rooms. Okay, couldn't see much through the windows of the hospital, so back to the boat.
Settlement, a small village, so the majority of the construction switch off. Okay, I repeat.
Now, why here? Because this is an island away from the rest.
Back through the tunnel. So that was Spinalonga Island. Have you enjoyed that? We're now leaving the island and going to continue back. We're back on the coach. All ready to go back to the hotel. I'm a bit windswept. So that's it. On the way back to the hotel now. We'll see you back there. That's right, we're back at the Harbour Boutique, and yes, I've got the donut. So we're going to sit back and enjoy a drink and a bite to eat before we head on out for the evening and find some dinner. Hope you enjoyed the trip today as much as we did, so join us again next time. Until then, safe travels. Goodbye.